Because really, it's just Charlie's house and we live here too. I don't know if anyone else is like this. Soul, energy, and I've just been in a really bad headspace with it. Charlie, you're flashing everyone. Because otherwise I will poo my pants. I thought we had maybe do a little unboxing in the car. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Good morning guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Honestly, my lens breaking is the best thing that's ever happened. This new lens literally makes me want to film more because it's just like, why is this so much better? Please let me know if you feel the same way that I do. You might even not really notice a difference. There's usually a cat next door that likes to torment her, or if there's like a bird. Oh my goodness, in the tree. You won't be able to get anything. Also, the new setup, I'm obsessed. Also, the weather lately has been top tier. It's been sunny, but 10 degrees in the morning, and then it gets like to a high of like 24 during the day, because that's basically what winter is here. Cold in the morning and then not cold in the day. I don't know about anyone else, but my brain is really, really bad at not multitasking, but like multi-projecting. I'm such an all or nothing person, so when I can't dedicate 100% of my brain power to something and my soul, energy, blood, sweat and tears type of thing, I won't do it at all. So it's almost like my brain is like, let's put all our energy and effort into content, social media, my job. And then the other part of my brain is like, let's put all our energy into training for this marathon, going to the gym, doing all those things. And then the other part of my brain is like, you should be putting all of this effort into your social life because you're unhappy with that at the moment. And so consequently, I'm just like, I'm sure that's something that most people experience. That is really realistically what it's like to be an adult. And I think I've been doing an okay job. I think I definitely compare myself to other people and I get overwhelmed very, very easily. And originally I was supposed to do a 23-kilometer long run today, which would be the longest that I've ever run. But I just didn't feel ready for it today. Like, I probably will do it more towards the end of the week. But I thought, that's fine. I can just do my tempo or interval run, which I still might do this afternoon. I'm just a little nervous because my last couple interval or tempo runs have been really, really hard. Like, so hard. And the workout in this run is 3 reps of 1 mile, basically at 5-minute pace. And I know that I have hit sub 5-minute pacing before very easily, but I feel like it only really happens if it's a good day. So I'm just nervous because I'm either going to be able to hit it or I'm going to be miles away from it. So I think that's why I was kind of like, oh. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about the pacing, and a 23K long run is new territory. And I've decided that I'm gonna try and take some lollies with me on my long runs, glucose jelly beans or something, or lollies basically, because I can't do the Morton gels. I can't. They're just, ugh. I might try some other gels, but gels are really expensive, and I'm like, if I can just eat lollies, because basically all I'm after is sugar and carbohydrates. If I can have a lolly, I would rather that than hair gel. Good morning. It's Friday today. I'm about to go to the gym, but I was supposed to do my 23K long run today, but I woke up twice in the night. It was probably from like anticipating the run because I set my alarm for 4 AM, and I've just been in a really bad headspace with it, thinking that I can't do it. Well, not thinking that I can't do it, but just being scared basically, because it is that unknown territory. But I set up everything, had everything ready to go. I also forgot to get lollies, so I was gonna have to use these, which I was a little bit about, and then I couldn't really get out of bed. Like, I was really tired, but I was also like, I really don't want to do this. And half of running, if not even more, is your mental game. And I just thought, if I am doubting myself before I'd even started the run, it's probably not gonna go well. So I thought, let's just leave it for today, and I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow. I just need to believe in myself, because if I'm doubting myself, it's just, I'm not gonna finish the run. I'm not. It didn't really go to plan, but that's okay. we're gonna go to the gym. I've technically got 2 gym sessions left and then the 1 run. We got this, we got this. Let's go. I've also got a pimple on my forehead. It's itchy too. I really didn't need to put on makeup. I'm not sure why I did. I wear makeup so much less these days, primarily, and I've said this before, because of the fact that I have to take it off. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but if I've got makeup on, I will be thinking in my head throughout the day, like, far out, gotta take that off. Even though I still wash my face before I go to sleep. It's just so annoying. That's one of the main reasons why I don't wear makeup. But with that said, it is nice to kind of put effort into my appearance because I'm a little work from home girly. I don't put much effort into my appearance most of the time when I'm at home, and it can kind of play on your mental health a bit, so sometimes it's nice to kind of put effort in doing your makeup, you know. I've got my slippers on today, if you can see. Charlie's joining me. I'm gonna sit down and do some editing, and then I will check back in with you when I'm doing something more exciting, which is not often. It's not often. We are awake. Charlie's just having the biggest drink of water. Okay, well this has been in the fridge for like 2 days, so I don't know if it's gonna be good. How do people even make overnight oats actually? I think I put oats, some yogurt, almond milk, and then I added honey and banana. I think I'm gonna need a lot of honey. I don't wanna add too much. Oh my goodness. I don't wanna have too much protein because I feel like I used to do that, and obviously that's not gonna have a good result. But I was very close to going back to sleep today and thinking, I'll just do it on Sunday. That will not end well. I'm definitely in a better... Charlie is chasing her tail at 4 in the morning. I'm in a better headspace today, definitely. But I'm still, you know, nervous. But I need to stop thinking like, oh my god, it's so far. And it is far. I'm like, Conagh, last week you did 20k. It's 3 extra kilometers. Like, I'm very much capable. Do dogs have concepts of like time? Like, does she know that it's early in the morning right now? Probably not. She just thinks, no, you don't, I'll promise you won't like coffee. Charlie, you're flashing everyone. Of course, it's like overcast as well, so I'm not gonna get a nice sunrise. Maybe we will, maybe we will. Well, it's not too cold though. I think it's like 11 degrees. For some reason, the difference between 11 and 9 degrees is huge. So annoyed. I was feeling so good and I had to stop for, I reckon, like 20 minutes, maybe just under. So now I'm supposed to be running these paces, but because I stopped for so long, like my heart rate went back down. Feeling Still pretty strong, which is good. Oh, we're back, guys. Oh my goodness. That was so hard. Everything hurts. My hamstrings are so sore. But we got it done. But yeah, that was hard. I could do with an ice bath today. I seriously need to look at like more recovery things I can do. It's crazy how that extra like 2K makes such a difference. Furthest run ever. Oh my goodness, am I in focus? I hope so. Oh my goodness, Charlie, that was insane. You good? You stuck in the couch. I would love to know if there's anything that I can do that will minimize the amount of like pain that you feel, or if it's just a case of doing it until it doesn't hurt anymore. I could definitely do with an ice bath or something today. I am so mad because I don't know if this would have made a difference. It probably would not have, but I was almost at 7 kilometers and I thought, I need to go to the toilet. And I knew where some toilets were, but I did have an inkling in the back of my mind. I was like, they could be locked. After I reached 7.5 kilometers, which was technically the warm up, I really needed to take a shit at that point. And I was like, oh no. I tried one toilet, it was locked. Tried another set, also locked. And these toilets were all in different spots because this is about like 6:30 in the morning. And I think I tried 5 toilets and they were all locked. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to ring my boyfriend to come get me so I can go to the toilet, because otherwise I will poo my pants. Because if I started running, which I might have made it to like a public toilet, you know, the ones that are just like always open because they're like in a park or something, but I just didn't want to risk it. So I called my boyfriend to come get me. There was like probably just over 15 minutes, you know, being in the car, more probably like 20 minutes when I kept stopping to go like look for a toilet, which was good that I could kind of like get that done and then keep going. But the thing with running is why negative splitting is so good and what you want to do. You always want your heart rate to go like this, like gradually increased. You never want it to go like da 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 boing, because you're not going to be able to sustain it and you're going to get gassed essentially. Heart rate spikes are not a good thing when you're trying to negative split something. So by stopping and being in the car, my heart rate had returned to normal essentially. And then when I started running again, I had to kind of start running at a quicker pace, not by much, but it was just quicker. My heart rate took a little bit of adjusting. Honestly, the first, I want to say 12K felt really good. And I'm noticing that first block is getting longer and longer, if that makes sense. I feel like I hit 15K pretty quickly and I was like, oh, it's funny how quickly things can change and you can be going from feeling great to in a hole in the space of a kilometer. That last 9 kilometers. Oh man, 5. Yeah, they really do start moving very slowly, those last 5-6K. I honestly felt like crying at one point. I don't know how I feel about the jelly beans either. Oh, I need to like fix that because I just put them in my vest and jelly beans have that like coating on the outside, so they were getting really sticky and they were quite hard to chew and like making me a bit out of breath. I mean, I finished the run, but I believe you have to have 6 jelly beans for 1 serving. I'm like, that's a lot to eat. Anyway, I'm proud of myself. I'm annoyed that I did have to break for like 20 minutes, but yeah, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, like it does make me scared for the longer distances, but I am doing it and it's not easy. You see a lot of people on social media being like, I'm training for a marathon, I'm training for a half marathon, and it's so cool, but it is freaking hard, especially these like longer distances, 20K and up. It's freaking hard, at least at the beginning. Maybe it'll get easier. Well, don't they say it doesn't get easier, you just get better at it. Yeah, I need to have a shower and then do some serious TLC. But oh my gosh, longest run ever. Ugh. It's now, what is the time? It's nearly 4 o'clock. I had my shower, I did some stretching, had a bit of food, and then I was immediately overcome with just exhaustion. And I was like, I need to have a sleep right now. I need to have a nap. And I never feel like that. And then yeah, I slept for about an hour and 20 minutes or so, which is not great for being stationary. It's not good for your muscles, especially after like a long run, to just be still, but I needed that sleep. I'm feeling okay now in terms of energy wise. I just had some sushi because I was starving. But yeah, I have been in this all day. I'm covered in dog hair. But that is pretty much, I think, how my long run days are gonna look from now on. Charlie is crying because there was a rat outside and she wants to get it. I'm like, okay, no. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if there's any way that you can kind of minimize the crash after a long run. Obviously, fueling is the #1 thing, and I do think I do that okay. I mean, could I be better? Maybe, but I'm not sure. I think this is just a thing that comes with doing a long run, is you're gonna feel tired, and that's okay. And yeah, like I said, I feel like my long run days almost have to be a write-off until I get to the point where I've been doing them regularly enough that I don't get so affected by it. It's like when I did my first 10K. I remember feeling like I had run a half marathon that day, and I was so tired, sore, and fatigued. I'm sorry, you can't get the rat. It's not good for you. It's got diseases in it. And now I can run a 10K and it feels fine. So I do think it's just a case, it's just a case of time on feet, doing it over and over again, continuing gym workouts and stuff. But it is that it's hard, like pushing through phase where it's not easy. And it does make me feel like I've been hit by a bus. Like I said, I think I do really need to look into some more recovery aspects, like Normatec boots, ice baths, saunas, even though I hate being hot. But I think a sauna might be a bit different. You're just... I can't zoom in on this camera, but she's just being such a sook. I got this massage gun off of... That is so crazy how it looks like that on camera. Oh, that's crazy. Oof, my calves are so sore. But yeah, that is the update. I think these long runs are gonna hurt. And it does make me a little scared. I essentially have to do them just once, and then every time I do it again, I'll get better at it. And I signed up for this marathon, so it's like they say, oh, when you signed up for a marathon and then you actually have to start training for a... Excuse me. And then you have to actually start training for a marathon. Anyway, I'll probably chat to you tomorrow when I feel more alive again, because I am sore. Yeah. Camera battery's gonna die. What is new? Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I was about to say Saturday. Today has been a good day. It feels like it's gone by really, really quickly. This morning we went for a walk with Charlie, and then I did an aerial yoga class at my gym, which was so much fun. I think I'm definitely gonna do it again because it was like just fun, really, and I really enjoyed it. My boyfriend and I went to the shops and I got a new camera. That does not look like a camera. You guys know I have my little Insta360 and I love that thing. It's so convenient, it's so easy. The only thing I don't like about it is the quality is not amazing. I think it's like 2.7K is what it can get up to, but I swear the quality is just not great in comparison to like this, for example. And I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this. It's from the brand DJI, and this is the Osmo Pocket 3, I believe. And this is what it looks like. I was contemplating getting a gimbal for this camera. A gimbal, if you don't know, it's basically a tripod that will completely mitigate shaking. When I hold this camera like this, I shake it like crazy because I don't have any stabilization turned on the camera because it crops the picture like crazy. So I was gonna get a gimbal, but then I came across this, and I think I've seen a few people talk about this because this is basically a gimbal as well. So you can kind of see the camera there, and when I move it, it's not gonna shake. I saw this and I was like, Conagh, you don't need a new camera, but I want to invest in my content and I want to have good camera quality. And this thing shoots in 4K. I do know Insta360 have recently come out with a 4K version of their camera, but this just seems so much more appealing to me. It does have a little screen that you can flip either landscape or portrait. And look how tiny it is. Like, this is my hand and this is how small it is. I got the kit that comes with some accessories, so you can like clip on a little tripod stand. It doesn't really look like a camera. Like, it literally looks like I'm just holding a stick. And if I, 2, 3, and the quality on this, just by looking at this little tiny screen, looks insane. I am honestly blown away every time I look at it. You can also turn on facial tracking. So wherever I move the gimbal or the camera, it will follow my face. It also came with like a little clip-on mic. I don't know how well that'll work because I don't think it has it doesn't have a transmitter, but I'm so excited. I like my Insta360, but it definitely falls short in terms of quality. Whenever I'm in low light settings, I feel like it can't film basically. So I'm super excited for this. And even though this is bigger kind of than the Insta360, I definitely don't mind putting that in my vest, and I can see myself in the little lens as well. The only thing that I'm annoyed about, and I don't know why I didn't think of this, is it doesn't come with an SD card. I know this, cameras don't come with SD cards, but this one needs a micro SD card and I do not own one of those. And I'm like, oh, I'll just either order one on Amazon or I'll get one tomorrow because I really want to film with it. I don't know what it looks like because I can't press record. Look at it. Like, you would not know that's a camera. If you saw it from this way, you'd be like, what is that? Like, I'm so excited. And I've heard that it takes really nice photos as well. Me just getting all the new tech, investing. That's what I'm telling myself, investing in my job. I got this from JB Hi-Fi, but we went to the wrong JB Hi-Fi. We went to one in a mall, but it was actually a JB 10 minutes down the road, but it was so freaking busy. Honestly, it felt like Boxing Day. Probably just gonna go somewhere tomorrow and get it. But yeah, I'm so excited. Getting new tech is just so much fun. Good morning. I just recorded the whole intro on my Insta360 camera and I don't think any of it recorded. Funnily enough, it has been acting up and not working, which is really creepy. Well, not creepy, but it's strange that I just bought the new camera. But I've just driven to Elisa's work because I'm gonna pick up some packages that got delivered to her house, my old house. And then I'm gonna go to Officeworks and get a micro SD card so I can use the new camera. I'm so excited. I thought we could maybe do a little unboxing in the car because that would be fun. I remember I used to always do unboxings because I used to get a lot of PR. Oh, this is from Mecca, which is very exciting. I don't often get packages from Mecca. Oh my god, there's so much. What? Thank you so much, Mecca. Oh my goodness. There is so much stuff in here. Oh, this is so nice. I think this is a bunch of stuff that's new to Mecca. We've got a Dr. Barbara Sturm. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this is a super aging anti-eye serum. We have an Urban Decay Big Bush Brow Tinted Eye Gel. This is Tula Skincare, a primer. Smashbox Resurfacing Primer. I remember trying Living Proof for the first time when I was in London and I really liked it. This is the Clarifying Detox Shampoo. Oh, this is so nice. What is this? This is like a nourishing hair oil. We've got a gel mask, a bunch of skincare, which is nice. This, what is this? Daily Rejuvenating Cream. We've got a Too Faced Born This Way Cold Smolder Nudes eyeshadow palette. Hand and body scrub. An RMS Beauty bronzer. Ooh, I want to open this. That looks really pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. It's very like shimmery. Is RMS? No, I always think RMS is Ariana Grande's brand, but hers is REM, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like my mum would really like this because I don't really wear cool toned eyeshadows, but maybe she will. My mum will love this. I definitely did not expect any of that. Oh, thank you so much, Mecca. That is so cool and exciting. Now I'm gonna pop into the nearest Officeworks and get my SD card. a second I thought I bought the wrong SD card. Oh my gosh. What do we think, guys? Oh my goodness. I'm curious to know what the audio is like. I'm just gonna check. No, I'm so excited for this. Oh my goodness. We definitely just got an upgrade. This, no offense, Insta360 shits on it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, I need to go home now because I'm gonna hit peak morning traffic. Yeah. Yes. Okay, home. Oh man, I'm so excited. Alright, we are back home now on the big camera. I have managed to clean this mirror, but I cannot clean a mirror to save my life. Yeah, see, it's still not perfect. I got some of those, you know that type of fabric that comes with sunglasses or glasses? I got some of those on Amazon and I think they work, but they're really, really small, so I need to get the same thing, just in a bigger version. Elise keeps telling me I need to try newspaper, microfiber towels, like for like a week straight. For some reason, this mirror just would not clean. And it was so streaky, like to the point where it was laughable. But I managed to get it semi-clean today. Say hi. I always find it funny how I'm so like desensitized to the fact that she's a Rottweiler, because if you don't have a Rottie or you're not around Rotties, you might view them as like a scary dog, maybe? How is this? How is this scary? You're just a little bear. This is her spot. She sits in the corner of the couch on this cushion. People sometimes ask me, they're like, how do you keep your couch so clean and like it looks so nice? Babe. No, she's not. If you didn't know, Rotties shed like crazy because they have a double coat. So even though she has short hair, her hair is everywhere. So I can understand maybe like from far away, you might think it looks cute, but no, up close, this thing is covered in fur. I did vacuum this yesterday, but it's covered in fur. She also chewed the corner once, so that looks like that. Yeah. We have been thinking about getting a new couch. There's a couple from James Lane that I really like. And we keep telling ourselves that we're gonna train her to not go on the couch. But like, just look at her. The attitude. So, will that be successful? I'm not sure. Because really, it's just Charlie's house and we live here too. My bestest girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. You funny girl. I'm gonna get out my, what's it called? My treadmill. But back to me talking about Charlie's hair being everywhere. I have started literally leaf blowing the house. This might be weird to some people because you might think, oh, but her fur's gonna get everywhere else. What I've started doing is I will start kind of at the back of the house, which is our bedroom. I will take the leaf blower and walk through the house, and the amount of fur that it picks up because it's just blowing everything out. I don't know if that's gross to people, but if you have a dog that sheds, you know. And like, she hasn't been shedding as much because we're in winter. Where's the thing? Okay, there we go. I forget that we can do this to the bed. Please don't fall down. Please don't fall down. Oh my gosh, Charlie, don't go under there, please. You can. It's so funny that my office is just jammed in the spare room. I like it that way though, because like I mentioned before, the third bedroom in this house is really, really dark. And I hate darkness. My boyfriend loves darkness. That is his ideal work situation, being in a dark room with his computers. Whereas me, I need light to not be depressed. So we're just opposites in that regard. Charlie's having a sniff. That actually fits really well. Lately I've been editing standing a lot and I've been finding it much more comfortable. I don't know, I've always found it a little bit difficult to kind of just stand at my desk instead of sitting down. I kind of cycle through it and I love this chair. This was a great investment because my back has been great. Tap on wood. I feel like the pain is virtually gone. Every now and then I might feel it a little bit, but it is nowhere near how it was. Like, I remember dreading getting in the car and driving anywhere over 10 minutes long because my back would just be so uncomfortable. Sitting down was awful, bending over was awful, and I'm just so grateful that it's gone. Anyway, I'm gonna do some editing. I've got quite a lot of editing to do and I'm gonna get some steps.